So just out in Chiang Mai Old Town this morning, hunting for some breakfast. And I'll show you guys where I am and the sort of places you might be able to find a bite to eat here in Chiang Mai Old Town in the section where I am. So to give you context, this little road intersection here is where the Sunday markets come to sort of a stop on this particular street. And all down here on a Sunday, you're going to see markets both sides here. And this little temple, which is quite popular as well, that you can actually come into. You do love the architecture on it though. Just look at this. You just love all these temples in here. I'm not going to walk in because I got my shoes on. But yeah, just look at that. Looks really nice, and the design. It's a very old temple, this one too, just looking at it. But where we're going to go is not into this temple. No, I don't want to go into this temple complex section here. We're actually going to go for a bit of a walk down here because I saw a bunch of street food stores that I want to check out here. Looks like they're doing some renovating on this temple. I'm just going to walk under this. You see a lot of these things here. Yeah, I was just walking, just doing a bit of filming there for a second. And sister's gone into hospital because she had some sort of broken teeth and fever and things like that. So Anne's over there at the hospital at the moment. And yeah, just so we're supporting her sister and eventually, I guess, pay the bills for whatever's happening. She might need more small surgery or something to remove a tooth. Maybe some emergency dental, not sure. But yeah, we'll just wait and see. But there's no parking around the hospital, so I've just decided to go for a bit of a walk. I'll be interested to know the costs of that particular checkup that she's done, because I remember my surgery last year when I got my gallbladder removed in a Bangkok hospital. I think it was about, I don't know, 6,000-7,000. I forget the exact fee. Could have been more, but that was for removal of gallbladder. But I must admit, the Bangkok hospital that I stayed in Thonburi, it was immaculate. Just the care they gave you in that hospital was awesome. And yeah, I couldn't fault them. The surgery was perfect. The aftercare was perfect. I had a nice big room. It looked like it was, I felt like I was in a hotel room. The hospital I was staying in, the type of private room that they actually gave me. Like, they gave me this room last year in Bangkok where I had my own ensuite. I had a little desk if I wanted to do computer work with access to Wi-Fi. I had pay TV, a room service menu, a lounge. What else did I have there? Oh yeah, there was the lounge, and there was one of those seats with those things you can put your feet up on, and then there was also a dining table. And the food was really good in there too. So I remember the medical treatment was quite good. But yeah, who knows? Anne's sister, she's always got some problem or another that requires assistance and help with, and because she's not exactly good at getting jobs. I think Anne has to drag her to places to get a job. But when she does work, she works hard, but you've just got to push the initiative to get her a job, I guess you could say. And so anyway, we're going to continue going for a walk and check this place out. Yeah, so you see a lot of these small temple complex things all over Chiang Mai. They're all part of the history of Chiang Mai here as we're going down. I was wanting to park here, but there was no parking. So you got some of your snacks there, if you like these things. Sadika. Selling their street food. Now the reason I came here, because I just wanted to check what sort of food options were around this area. Looks like some soups and noodle type dishes here. And what have we got here? Some sort of Thai desserts. You guys like your Thai desserts? The Thai desserts shop, about 109 baht for 6 pieces. Yeah. It's like a tourist shop with tourist snacks. Another one of the street food stores here. This looks like Hainanese chicken rice and satay. So, seems to be quite popular with the locals. Typical satay. Yeah, I always like these local places because the food's actually not too bad normally. So even if you're just looking at some of the things on the menus here to give you sort of impression. Clear soup with tofu, it's seaweed, stewed pork with rice, crispy pork with rice, roasted pork with rice, roasted chicken with rice, boiled rice with duck, egg noodle soup, tom yum, Chinese, noodle soup with chicken. So there's a few different soup options. And here's my sort of common one I always pick, and I'm just going to film up to it. Just here. So that's the one I usually order on a regular basis. So usually I get it with pork though. It's sort of similar to that. Oh, here we go. Egg noodles and wonton soup with pork. That's what I usually end up with at these sorts of places. And so these street vendors, give them a try. If you're in Chiang Mai here, I would say eat at these places. You got lots of Western cafes around with Western food, and that's great, but it's great to also try the local cuisine here and the local food that they've got on menu. And yeah, so a good menu there, actually. And what have we got here? Similar sort of chicken and rice. Yeah, it's a similar sort of stuff there. More snacks. Don't even know what these are. Or are they sort of... Oh yeah, not too bad. Probably some sort of snack. Drinks. Looks like some sort of Thai desserts here as well. That you've got on the stuff here. And those traditional Thai desserts are actually quite nice as well. I highly recommend giving them a try if you're here. I always do love my noodles though. Noodle soups are always good here. And what else have we got? Actually, I hadn't seen this group of restaurants before, and I always like to check out different side streets just to see what I can find. Okay, look, we can even buy little gift sets here. Sweet monuments. Gift sets of Thai desserts. Not sure whether you can take them on international flights though. And your barbecue options. You like that sort of stuff? I've eaten at these sort of barbecue places before. Not too bad, I must admit. There we go, a sort of another noodle place. Oh no, there's a few different things here on this menu. Chicken satay, fried turnip cake, stir-fried turnip cake, fried Chinese chives cake. And what have we got over here? So at this place you can buy yourself some pork tom yum noodles, 80 baht, 95 baht, depending on what. And they do look nice. Look at that. Chicken khao soi is always a popular local dish here. And if you haven't tried chicken khao soi, I do recommend it. Pad Thai, of course. Always good. So that's giving you a bit of an idea of the prices. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to just walk over here before I go back and order food. Because I haven't been in this street. So I want to check it out. Chiang Mai Historical Centre. There you go. But yeah, see, this is the complex that I'm just talking about. It's just a range of sort of different types of street food restaurants here. And so I'm definitely going to go back there and eat. I just wanted to walk up here a little bit and see what was here in this street. So this is all your Chiang Mai Old Town, what you're looking at here. Nice setup. And it's quiet. It's early in the morning, so it's only about 10:15 or 10:20 or something at the moment, 10:30 maybe. No, I haven't checked my watch and I haven't checked on the phone yet. But I knew it's after 10, between 10 and 11 on that one. But yeah, let's just walk up a little bit, see what we can see here. Because for you tourists that are going to come here, because as you know, I live here in Chiang Mai, But for you tourists that are going to come to this place, it's good to know what your options are. And yes, you can get your Western food if your kids are spoilt and that's all they want to eat. But if you're young people that just want to try all the Thai cuisines, there's a lot here. So here's another one. Gives you an idea, egg noodle and chicken at this place here. This place seems like quite a big restaurant, actually. Vocational Training Centre. Klang Wiang Prison Camp. Okay, so it's some sort of correctional thing, is it? Traditional Thai massage and spa, food and beverage. And Chiang Mai Women Correctional Institution, Vocational Training Centre, Klang Wiang Prison Camp. So yeah, they're running a range of massage as well as food here by the looks of it. On this one. Foot massage, 250 baht. Traditional Thai massage, 250 baht. Full body 2-hour massage, 500 baht. A few street food vendors there on the other side. So let's keep walking. That was just an interesting place. Well, if you're going to rehabilitate people from the prisons, then teach them a skill. Because one of the biggest things, having worked in social work myself, is that if they've got no options to go back to after they get out of prison, then they're going to reoffend at some point. So you've got to give them purpose, people that come out of prison. You've got to reteach them skills, give them opportunities to succeed in life. If you don't, then back to the criminal sort of behaviours at the end of the day. Ethic Hill Tribe Eco Trails. There you go. Wonder what it means. Wonder what the difference between this is and the normal visiting thing, TripAdvisor. So here you go, Ethic Hill Tribe Eco Trails, sustainable, responsible ecotourism. And if you're curious about this place, about what ecotourism is, just going to hold it there for a second. So you can actually freeze that screen and put it there. But they also have a website, which you can see there as well. Another massage place in here by the looks of it. And I might turn around, turn off the camera in a second, turn around. So there's a few massage places up here, just walking along this street. Here, Thai massage, 300. Foot massage, 300. Back and shoulder, 300. Foot, back, shoulder massage, 350. Coconut oil massage, 400 baht. Hot coconut oil massage, 450. Body scrub, 450. Face scrub, face mask, face massage, 400. Thai herbal massage, 450. Herbal oil massage, 600. Manicure, 250. Pedicure, 250. So that gives you an idea of the prices here. I reckon most of it, and there's another food place across the road there. And there's lots of these things throughout Chiang Mai Old Town. You're going to find something. But yes, the just talking on this level, you've got a multitude of choice of food around here in this place. You're spoiled for choice in Chiang Mai Old Town and the surrounding just outside the wall. There's lots of little restaurants, cafes around the Night Bazaar, lots of restaurants. And this one seems like a big restaurant here too, just on the corner. It's even got parking, which is not that common with the restaurants here in Old Town. You just got to find random parking on the street. Golden Bee Shop and Coffee. So it looks like Thai cuisine that they've actually got going on there. So yes, there's lots of places here. And as I mentioned before, there's that restaurant where they do, looks like rehabilitation, correctional sort of stuff. And there's the red buses that if you're after a driver and you're after tourism or going on little hikes around Chiang Mai, then these red buses are the best. And you always got the opportunity to find red buses with people that speak English. So these are like 30 baht buses. So it's got a big sign there on the side. 30 baht to go from one area to another. And they run a huge amount of tours. And where Anne is now at the Phae Gate Backpackers Hostel, she's now selling tours as well. So she's only just started, but she's going to be selling tour packages as well as just managing the hostel there. And mainly because she just wants to work and she wants to give things a try, learn new skills, and she's very passionate about this place. The owners are great and she just loves working for them, I guess. And they're nice people, I've met them all. And so if you're after a backpacker hostel, I did do a review on Phae Gate, and because I've eaten their food there, because it's the same food as Drop-In Cafe. And so you'll see in just one of my earlier videos there, I've done reviews on Drop-In Cafe as well as the Phae Gate, just to show you what's in there. And I'm not just saying it because she's working there. The setup for a backpacker is pretty good there, that hostel. And if I was a backpacker just traveling alone, and I wanted a bit of a social aspect, but I also wanted a safe and secure place, that hostel there is pretty good. And they've got a bit of a backyard garden area, but the thing I like about it is that street comes alive a little bit, backpackers everywhere, but it's also the fact that it's such close walking distance to Chiang Mai Old Town as well. And it's close walking distance to all the bars and everything along those lines. That's the reason why, if I'm a backpacker, I don't know Chiang Mai at all, places like Phae Gate is where I would actually say stay, because you've got the secure passes and everything when you go into there. You can lock your stuff up because each bed has little storage facilities there where you can lock stuff up. And if you don't like the nightlife, short walking distance to everything. Like I was walking down to the bars last night, which I put up a video up on already, where I went down there, met up with another YouTuber. So he was down there drinking because his wife works in one of the bars, manages the bar there, I believe. And so yeah, it was just a short walking distance from Anne's work. So it's really good, that place. If you're wanting and the food, those chefs, oh my God, they can cook a good meal. I can tell you that there at Phae Gate. And it's a family run business. So yes, they've got they've got staff on board, but it's the family that have come together to set up this business, the Drop-In Cafe and Phae Gate. So they're very passionate about this place and trying to look after their staff there as well, and produce also good quality food. And so that's just going on about that particular place. But overall, Chiang Mai Old Town. Just walk around and explore this place. And I'll put up a lot more videos. I'll have little walkabouts here and there, whether it's in Old Town, whether it's down near the different shopping malls. I'll explore more, as well as my day trips and all that I tend to do, and just talk generally about life in Chiang Mai. And I must admit, I lived in Bangkok for a year, right? Bangkok's great. I live near Icon CM. It's a big shopping mall. If you're ever going to go to Bangkok, Icon CM is one of your big tourist places where you go and you can do the river cruises and everything there from Icon CM, but it also has a great view of the city. But after a year in Bangkok, we wanted a more quiet life. So we came up to Chiang Mai. We'd come here on little bits of holidays. We thought, do we want to live in Ubon Ratchathani, where Anne's from? Well, she's from Royat, but the family was in Ubon Ratchathani. So it was kind of like, do we want to move to Ubon Ratchathani, which is Isan, more quiet town, or do we want to move here? And after coming up here a few times just on weekends, we decided that this is the place to actually live for us. Because Chiang Mai has that mixture of Western lifestyle, Thai lifestyle, Western food, Thai food, internet's good, roads are good. It's just a nice lifestyle to just live and relax. And down the track, his son's going to move up here and he's going to go to school here. And yeah, there's just so much facilities here for an expat to live. And there's lots of expat groups out there, whether it's about sport, travel, motorbike riding. whatever, you're going to find an expat group that matches your interests as well if you're actually living here in Chiang Mai. And even if you're just coming up here just for a month or so, hook up with some of the expat groups, meet up with the YouTubers in the area who know some of the stuff and know what you should be paying for various things, like those red BART buses and things like that that are actually here. And also telling you the cost of massages, the markets where you should be shopping, like your night bazaars, your Saturday markets, your Sunday markets that are here in Chiang Mai Old Town. So it's a very historical city, very beautiful temples up here. I definitely recommend coming up here because a lot of people stick to that Phuket, that Koh Samui, that Pattaya, and I always spell that wrong, so forgive me, pronounce it wrong, and Bangkok. But Chiang Mai does get pretty crowded with tourists up here as well. And so definitely, if you like a bit of history and you like some good road trips and you like seeing the culture and the beautiful temples, Chiang Mai is definitely a place to come. Or if you just want that quiet lifestyle where you got some of your Western luxuries, you got good dental surgeries, good hospitals, everything up here, then Chiang Mai is also an option. And you got good international schools if you got kids. And like, I would love to bring my son here and have him go to one of the international schools here because he would learn so much. And if he came here, he would learn a few languages. He would just have a bloody good time here in Chiang Mai. But okay. I'm just walking backwards and forwards around these restaurants because I'm going to get a bite to eat now. So yes, if you've got young kids, great schools here. And if you want to live here as an expat, and there's a lot of different services to help you with visas and stuff along those lines, depending on the type of visa that you actually need for actually being here. You can pretty much have the lifestyle you want depending on your budget, whether it's traveling for holidays or whether it's living here permanently. To give you context, when you go to the real estate agents here, they're going to sometimes say, oh, we can't find anything less if you want a 3-bedroom house here, for example. Then we went to a couple of real estate agents and they're going, oh, no, if you want close to Chiang Mai Old Town, it's going to cost you like 25,000 baht a month. And I went, I don't want to pay 25,000 baht a month. And so I started looking around more and I found out that you could get houses in those gated communities with pools, with gyms, and they're not always the best quality gyms, but they still have some gym equipment for about 18,000 baht. And if you want to go in the condos, sometimes you can even get it as cheap as 9,000 baht if all you're after is a 1-bedroom apartment here in Chiang Mai, if you want it close to the shops and everything. It just depends on the facilities you want at some of the places around here. So do hunt around. Go out to multiple real estate agents and actually get them to show you around at the different types of houses, the locations. Check out whether you're going to be walking around a lot or whether you've got your motorbike or you've got transport, because that's going to make a difference too. Like if you're willing to ride into town, if you're willing to drive around and things like that, then yes, then you could get a little bit out of town. But if you're going to say, well, I'm only going to be on a bicycle, then you want to be in Chiang Mai Old Town somewhere within that sort of circle of bike, within that sort of 5k radius, so you can ride your bicycle in. And on bicycles, Chiang Mai is a really good bicycle community, and you can go to places like Decathlon, which is a big sporting place, and get yourself a good bicycle there if you're going to be here for a while. There's sometimes people selling their old bicycles, expats that are leaving. Like we bought a second-hand one off someone so Anne's mum could ride it around and Anne's uncle could ride it around. We also bought a second new one for about 3,000 baht, just a cheap bicycle just to get around town. And even motorbikes. If you want to buy a motorbike, you could probably pick things up anywhere from 30,000 baht to 100,000 baht. Basic motorbike just to get yourself around. I think that's the price ranges here as well. So there you go, some tips for here. But anyway, I need food, I'm hungry. So I've decided just to eat just here at this little place because I saw some of the good things on the menu. But here you go, here's the menu here. And if you look at this menu here, everything on the menu is a range of 60 to 80 baht. So I've gone myself my favourite here, actually the pork. Noodles with pork. That was chicken actually there. And also you got a range of drinks here as well. they can choose from, and I've gone the iced lemon tea there for 30 baht. So yeah, you've got a range of good quality food here. So there's a reason why I love these little Thai places, is because I just love the noodle soups here. They're just awesome. These pork wonton soup, if you're in Chiang Mai, yeah, order the pork wonton soup. It's a good little breakfast, good little snack, lunch, whatever you feel like. But I really do love the food here at these sort of places. You just gotta love it. I try not to tip it too much, but they're a good serving. The iced lemon teas are always good too. Very sweet, the iced lemon tea. If you go to places like Malaysia, they also put this extra sort of weird lemon in it as well, which gives it a sort of little bit of a sour, sweet taste. But here in Thailand, you're more likely just to get the more sweet, because they like their sweet iced coffees, their sweet iced teas. They like putting their sugar and things. But yeah, it's just a simple dish like these wonton pork noodles. Super nice. And I always like the wontons. You know, it was funny, I could not use chopsticks when I arrived here. I'm still not perfect at them, but I'm getting a lot better at them than I actually was. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy my food, and then we're going to continue to walk around some other sections here of Old Town. So yeah, I've just walked up from those area there where I had some great food. At the top here, you've got some Thai massage as well. And Cafe Amazon. Now, Cafe Amazon's sort of like a Thai chain. The coffee's not too bad in there. Can be a bit sweet, but you can lessen the sweetness of the sugar. Sometimes you have a lot of buskers, you know, people just playing music here when you got the markets. But this is pretty much where the Sunday markets come to a stop. So on a Sunday, this whole street here is just full of markets. And again, here's another hostel. So you've got a lot of this hostel type accommodation along here as well, which is often quite cheap. It's basically just shared beds. So even looking at this one here, similar to the one that Anne's working in now, similar sort of setup. And close walking distance. So there's a lot of these hostels just located around Chiang Mai, so you're spoilt for cheap accommodation if you're a backpacker. So yeah, I had to pick up Anne from the hospital where her sister's been for the last 3 hours, and just going for another walk now. So out past Phae Gate. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I just need exercise, so I have to get so many steps up a day if I want to get myself healthy. It's the only problem, if you're on a computer all day, you really want to be out doing something, whether it's the gym or whether it's just going for a walk. And the good thing about walking in this humidity, you're going to lose weight. That's it, because you're going to drip with sweat. Okay, don't know when that concert's going to go. So if you're wanting hotels near the Night Bazaar, you do have a few options here. That's one of the bigger hotels. And where I was walking last night, you've got all bars up here and stuff like that, and massage places. And another big hotel here, Phueng Pha Restaurant. Always tuk-tuks available, as they say. And continuing to explore now. We're almost at the Night Bazaar area now, but during the day. So this is almost about 1 o'clock, I would say, that we're walking along here. I always notice this restaurant here on the corner at night is always fairly busy. Usually has some live music going. Got your big McDonald's down here. And so it's dead right now because I'm walking down here during the day. Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be pretty quiet in some regards, because most of your markets here are located, come out at night. But then you've got your Saturday and your Sunday market. So you see all along here, along this street here, will be closed and just packed with markets all the way down there. And Anyasan Markets is just down there. Where we ate the other night, the Hard Rock Cafe's down this street. So you got the big McDonald's on the corner here. But apart from that, I think I've done my bit of a walk, so I might walk backwards back up the street as well. I just wanted to make sure I'd done so many steps today. And so by the time I walk back to my car, I think I'm going to be pretty roasted. Maybe I'll drop for a drink somewhere on the way back. So happy there's a cool breeze at the moment. Again, there's the hotel there. So if you're looking for one right next to the Night Bazaar, there's the name of the hotel. Looks like a pretty big one. And you also got this one here, which I'll just come up to it. Pretty noisy there with that bike going by. So here's the other big hotel next to the Night Bazaar if you're wanting to stay here. And yeah, they're pretty good markets here, that Monday to Friday. But your Saturday, Sunday, most people are going to be focused on the Sunday markets. No, the Saturday and the Sunday markets here. But yeah, just walking down one of the side streets here near the Night Bazaar. There you go. 50 baht a kilo to get your laundry done. Lots of massage places along here as you go. It's like new construction for a new condo here, as you can see. And not sure what they're building here actually. It looks like it's going to be huge. I actually realised I have driven up this area. Oh, so you've got a few bars in here as well, sort of setups. Don't know whether they're open for a drink actually. I think I feel like a drink. I'm sorry, I just feel like a beer. Walking along here. There's a lot of construction here going on. $200. Thai massage, there you go, $200. You have to Thai massage. Don't know whether that's a temple or a hotel. Could be either. All right. Still interesting. A little bar along here. I have not walked along here either, so it's not a bad little setup. Okay, I think I'll be able to turn around and start walking back. Yes, I think I'll walk back. But yeah, some sort of big construction going on here. See, again, this is another reason why people come here to Phae Gate, just because they want to take photos with all these pigeons. And as you can see, there's the guy again with his stick, gets them all close and spooks them a little bit, see? And then they do slow-mo filming. But it's pretty cool though, but you could do it yourself. And what they do, they get a little tip out of you anyway on that. Where shall I walk? Decisions. Hard decision. Maybe I'll walk up this way. Anyway, maybe I should go somewhere and sit and have a beer. So just walking down some back streets here in Chiang Mai Old Town. So I've been over towards Anyusan Markets way, and now coming back into the Old Town area. Okay, let's see where this takes me. I'm going to turn this off for a while and we're going to keep going. I swear the back streets of Chiang Mai Old Town are like a rabbit warren, just going in and out of all these different corners, and you just don't know where it's going to go. But sometimes you can find little cafes and all sorts of cool things around as you're walking around. Yes, so I'm back out in the bar areas. So I'd walk down here and find somewhere else to have a beer. Don't know yet. Just doing a bit of a loop, I think. So yeah, if you're in Chiang Mai too, this is one of the temples you want to come and see. And just looking at it here, what? Chiang Mai Wat Chiang Mai. Wat Chiang Mai. There you go. So that's one of the temples here in Chiang Mai Thailand. It's a must-see if you're actually in Chiang Mai, Thailand. It's a very religious and religiously significant temple as well. And yes, this is on your to-do list. If you're ticking off temples in Chiang Mai Old Town, you come to this place. And because it's very beautiful, very historical, and very religious, to be honest. So, well, of course it's religiously significant. Let's just take my shoes off and go in here quickly, because I want to show you guys how beautiful this is inside. So let's just go in here. Actually, I like it when there's no tourists here. It's very quiet and peaceful. Just look at this. Absolutely beautiful. So this is what you come to Chiang Mai for, to see the culture, the history behind the place. If you just look at the architecture, this is where the monks obviously sit. And just the paintings, look at that. Just beautiful. And these stories. Like, all this painting is a story. And I can't tell you the story. Anne could if she was with me, but I'm out walking alone. And just look at this. It's another part of this temple. Really beautiful. I'm going to go to the other side because the sun's in my face. So yeah, here's just another angle on this walk where I am this morning. It's kind of like I'm very fascinated always by the architecture. I am a very spiritual person as well, and very philosophical in nature, and have a very Buddhist mentality to life. But I just love these temples. Aren't they wonderful? That's why I love just coming here and relaxing amongst them. Now, the historical temple directly opposite. There's just so many beautiful places to see. And I have filmed a lot of them. So if you go back through my YouTube, you'll see lots of different beautiful places that I've travelled to around Chiang Mai. It's just about finding what you're interested in, really. Whether it's temples, whether it's bars, whether it's massage, whatever you feel like. And yes, just find your niche. Whatever it is that fascinates you and relaxes you. But I'm going to walk back and get some lunch now. Oh, what street am I on now? I have no idea. And that's the funny thing. I thought that I knew Chiang Mai Old Town well, but I've been driving so much on the outskirts of Chiang Mai Old Town that I really haven't taken the effort to stop and actually check out these side streets and what's actually here. See, this is the thing. If you stay in a hotel or a hostel in Chiang Mai Old Town, the chances are you're going to find something you're interested in. You're going to find something you want to do. Relax. Get some nice food, whatever it looks like. But okay, food time. I do love the sort of artistic side of Chiang Mai. The artwork here. Whether the artwork's on the buildings or whether it's in the paintings or the clothes they make. That sort of little side alley there. There's always something interesting here. Bonus, I've come out where I need to be. Food time. Delicious schnitzel. Always love the schnitzel here at this place. Barn Heart Thai.